CentralValleyTalk.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to CVT Weekly News, and we have with us a wonderful guest. Now, I know your first name, Jazz, but what's your last name?
It's Kinzel.
Kinzel, okay. I'm sorry, I couldn't follow it when we were talking on Facebook, but we got you here with your great little business here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Okay, I do custom treats, so, I can do basically, now I'm starting images, but, themes, sports themes, anything, colors, I basically do custom goodies. Mm-hmm. And, nowadays you can buy sweets anywhere, but to have custom as gifts, images of your kids or whatever sports you like, it's kind of hard to find. So that's why I'm offering it. It's perfect for the holidays, for Christmas.
Yeah. And I noticed some of the things you have here. I mean, you've even got like the Twilight image there.
Yes.
Coach.
Playboy.
All kinds. And these are marshmallows dips, but you can basically order however, on the menu. These are caramel. But marshmallow is just one of the things I do. I do cake pops, chocolate pops, Rice Krispie pops in characters.
Wow.
And then I do giant cupcakes in characters, and I have so much more. I just can't list it all. You have to check out my Facebook album. There's more there.
Okay, well, you want to tell them how to find you on
yes,
Facebook?
I'm sorry. It's under Sugar Pops plus Custom Goodies by Jazz.
And it's all one word.
Yes, it's just all one word, and it's just
so
my page. There's no business page. It's just my personal page because I'm on there just for my goodies, not really personal stuff. So.
And if you follow CVT Weekly News on Facebook, we'll also post a link. And she's also under the friends list, so you can easily find her that way.
Yes.
And usually, if you type in like the name of someone that you're friends with, even just the start of it, it'll pull up. So obviously, if you follow us, you'll be able to pull her up like that. So I definitely recommend. Now, so you see, these are the chocolate dipped marshmallows you said?
Yeah, these are marshmallows. These are actually all marshmallows. These right here are cake pops. And these are chocolate. You guys can try. You guys have to try them.
Okay.
I don't want to try.
They're so pretty, though.
They're so pretty.
I love Playboy.
Oh, where's the camera there? There we go. I mean, look at these guys. These are just so great.
It's incredible.
Yeah, and you can get them in any images, actually. And you would have to go through me. Nobody else. Sugar Pop, custom goodies.
I don't want to eat it. Oh.
You have to because I can make you one. Okay. Juicy Couture, I have I think someone ordered a Juicy Couture line thing. So.
I saw the ones online. There was like Fendi and Gucci.
Yeah, Gucci. Yeah.
Well, these look fantastic.
I'm just thinking if these are perfect. Any of these for a bachorette party.
Oh yeah.
For just any kind of party.
Oh,
birthday party.
I can make adult figure stuff, but I just won't. But yeah, and these are chocolate. These are actually chocolate pops, and it has Twilight on it. But you can have anything. I mean, what's coming up? The Marvels. I mean, the superheroes. Yeah. I can do all those. So
how do you make these images?
Everything.
How is it? Do you stamp it on
it's
there?
Actually an edible. It's actually edible images. Some of the images you can find online. However, these special ones are through me only because I have them.
Oh wow. The cake pop was fantastic. You got the cake really creamy. It's delicious.
Because it's mixed with frosting. It's not layered like how regular cakes are. So and of course I put other stuff. I use good oil. I use the best oil as well. So everything is in there. It holds the moist. It sticks fine, and then around it is either chocolate or vanilla, and just whatever you guys.
I wish they were here to taste this. It's amazing.
You like it?
Yep.
They taste.
Oh, these
really
are fantastic.
Good.
Okay, good.
We really recommend these guys. These are just great. Now, what inspired you to do something like this?
The thing is, I used to do real estate. I used to sell houses, and with title companies and loan officers, they have to have streets. You go meet with clients. Just stuff like that. And I thought, you know what? Now that I'm not in the business, I'm thinking, if I have something custom, like say for an example, a title company, if I make a bouquet with their image, or it's more personal, it's more it's a better impression. You stand out above the rest versus just pens and papers, how you market. So it's a good marketing. Not only that, you're giving them something sweet, it's kind of like sweet taste in their mouth. So, and they'll remember you because they'll see your figure, they'll see your logo, for an example, Central Valley Talk. it'll have your logo there. I can print it up.
That's perfect that she said that. It's used for the marketing business. The fact
Exactly.
that everybody does the whole card, like, oh, thank you card.
Okay.
If you have something like this, like thanking somebody, plus the fact that it's like a treat, something chocolate, you're gonna remember that.
Exactly.
Like, I got a thank you bouquet, or I got thank you on like a piece of chocolate cake or something. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Yeah,
definitely.
if you have like a favorite
Smart
movie,
business
I mean, you know, I
move.
don't know what you like if characters, whatever. Like say Hello Kitties. Hello Kitties is my most popular characters. I mean, you can just get a bouquet full of them. I can customize it. I can even
Wow.
put party text. You know, I can say Happy Birthday, Sally. I can customize from top to bottom, basically. So it's a nice gift. You know, the most you'll spend with me for a dozen is like $35. I mean, you spend the same amount buying regular real flowers that will die the next day. I can make roses out of candies, 3D roses.
Wow.
So, you know, you got roses, red roses, but you can eat it
Edible.
too, right? You don't keep it on the
Perfect.
table and then it's just gone. Like 2 days later, it's dead.
And it's not that pre-processed stuff. I mean, it's
No.
all homemade.
Made to order.
Oh man.
Everything is made to order, homemade. You know, if you have like a big event coming, I can sit down with you, go over what you guys want to do, what to present. You know, a buffet, a treat buffet, right? Everybody's doing that, right? Everybody's doing a table buffet.
Mhm.
Right.
I mean, having all your custom stuff for a birthday, come on, your pictures on everything.
So have you done like
That's great.
weddings,
I
birthdays?
haven't, but I have inquired to do a wedding. I just so can't wait. She wants a giant cupcake with a bunch of cupcakes all around. Oh my god, that's
Those
so
are always so
pretty.
cute.
Yes.
And we were talking about before the break, amongst each other, that you also do sugar-free.
Yes, I'm actually starting that. I just announced it today. My dad died of diabetes last month, and I just thought, you know, this is a perfect opportunity for me to present something to Fresno or to, you know, we don't have a lot of, Fresno, we don't have a lot of good treats type of
Right.
custom stores, so I thought, why not have the custom treat plus cater to diabetics, you know?
Right.
That'd be great.
Because they are only allowed to eat so much. They can't afford to have all these grams of sugar. So now they can, you know, eat the same, you know, have the custom treats and yet have sugar-free.
And I'm just saying, when you go to different places like C's Candy, and you notice a lot of their stuff is very expensive for like the sugar-free. And I'm just saying, I
Right.
probably guarantee yours is a lot cheaper. Which
It'll be a
and it's
little
custom.
more than that,
Right.
but it'll be way cheaper.
It'd be
Right.
very
way
reasonable.
cheaper and delicious.
Right.
Homemade.
And it's more
with a touch
personal.
of jazz.
I love that line. Now, what are your rates generally?
$25 to $35. That's it. No higher.
Well, unless you did something like a custom or
Unless-
like the
no,
huge.
those are
No,
custom.
I mean what I mean is like the
Like
wedding
a-
thing.
like
you're
a
talking
wedding.
about,
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Like
I
the
charge
custom
per
painting
dozen. Yes.
thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
But so this would run what, about 25?
Well, this is actually would be cheaper because it's not a dozen and I did it as a gift. But
Yeah.
if someone wants something small, I haven't offered it yet because I do it bigger, you know, at least a dozen or more. But with the holidays, I am going to be offering, you know, like half a dozen, just so
Wow.
everybody can try something without having to order a dozen.
Right.
But I guarantee you'll come back.
And what a unique thing to do for like family gift exchange
Oh,
or
yes.
the Secret Santa
Oh,
stuff.
yes.
Because how often do you find something like this, right?
No, kids love anything on sticks. That's why I had to. name it
Everybody
sugar
loves
pop.
everything on stick. I mean, this is
Oh, yes.
Fresno. Look at the Fresno Fair. Everything's on a stick there. Kool-Aid on a stick.
I know, right?
Hey,
So, yeah.
that's the one thing. The decline of today's society, you can tell when you have to buy deep-fried Kool-Aid to get Kool-Aid at the fair. But yet you have this stuff on a stick, which I can guarantee you this whole thing here has a lot less calories than that little Kool-Aid.
Yes, of course, of course.
And I'm just saying how it's very beneficial too. Let's just say you want a snack and you're like going somewhere.
Just grab one of those, yeah.
Grab and go.
Another
You know?
thing I have to let you guys know, I don't know if you guys heard of it, but do you like cheesecake?
I love
Love
cheesecake.
cheesecake.
Okay. You have to buy a slice, right? Or a
Mhm.
whole thing, slice it up, get a fork and plate.
You gonna put cheesecake on the stick?
No, it's
Oh.
going to be in a cupcake. Cheesecake in a cupcake, grab and go. It could be, you know, blueberries, strawberries. I have the menu. I have a little recipe thing. But I mean, and you can customize that because I can put images on top of the cheesecake. If you don't want fruits, I can put fruits inside.
Oh,
But you'll
wow.
still have your custom image, a picture of your daughter, you, whatever. And there you go. In a cup. Cheesecake in a cup.
I'll have to ask, did you bring your order book with you?
No, I did
Because I'm about ready to place an order myself for
I
Christmas.
did not, but I need to put everything together. I'm actually doing a pamphlet or some type of a flyer because I'm going to list because I use good oil, and then of course with my sugar-free stuff I'm going to have to list so people know what I can offer.
Right.
So you're getting sweets, but you're getting the good quality. Good
Exactly.
oil, good. I like to offer more than just your typical treats, and
Right.
something better for the community.
I mean, it's easy to get like a treat and stuff like that, but how healthy is it?
How healthy it is,
what
how
kind of
can
stuff
you
is put into it? It's not the treat alone, but it's stuff that goes into it, which is also
Right.
very important. Which is,
Oh, I mean, you get the little, from the store, you get the little $1 cupcake. You're going to have an ingredient list that's larger than the cupcake itself, printed in font that you have to use a magnifying glass with. You use the quality stuff where you don't have to do that. It's
Right.
you know what the ingredients are: oil, chocolate, cake.
and the fact that it's
Chocolate.
still a really good price, and she's using great quality products.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, if you try to go to different stores, I'm not going to put names out there, but but it's organic stuff like that. Of course, it's going to cost more
Right,
and stuff like
right.
that. The really cheap, cheaper foods that are more fattening
Right.
are obviously really
Yeah, and
not that well for you, and they're a lot cheaper. But the higher quality, you actually tend to pay more. But in this case,
Right.
Yeah.
I want to give it out, ask for a reasonable price, but yet still healthy enough. Because kids everywhere. I've heard of so many,
The
kids
obesity
diabetic.
problems.
So I'm thinking,
Right.
of course I'm gonna have the regular, but I have to offer something else because.
that's good because you're looking out for the whole.
Right.
Right,
Everybody.
not just for me as far as being in business, but you gotta worry about pleasing
Your
your customers
clientele.
too because
Correct.
they are the reason why you're in business.
Exactly.
So if you don't give them what you want, or if you don't give them different things, varieties, then of course someone that's going to be out there is going to take me out, and I don't want to be taken out. So
Now, if only other business owners would act like this. Responsible business owners here, guys. These are the ones we want to support.
well, I look at it the longevity. I look at the
Exactly.
big picture. I don't look at I'm just going to quick make money here. No, I look at what I'm able to provide to Fresno, to the county, because I'm in this for the long run. So
Right. And let's be honest, if you really wanted to make just the buck, you could go with the cheapest stuff
Right.
and the unhealthy stuff, but you're not. You're thinking about what's best for everybody in the case.
right, because once your product's out there and someone tastes it, and
Right.
if you're using everything cheap and stuff, then you're basically asking for it.
I'm just saying
Exactly.
it's very important that you have great clientele, that I'm sure you can call them by name or be like, oh, how are you? How was your cake? Oh,
Yeah.
you can talk to them, and which is important. I'm just saying
Exactly.
it's good for her, it's good for the business, it's good for everybody.
Well,
Yes, it is.
Unfortunately, we got to get going. Let's go ahead and plug you one last time.
Okay.
How do they find you on Facebook?
You can find me just enter or type in Sugar Pops plus Custom Goodies by Jazz. I mean, as long as you type in sugar, it'll probably pop up. But yeah.
And you can also find her through our Facebook, facebook.com/CVT Weekly News. Well, have a great day, folks. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you for having